All right, hey, what's happening? If you like cold and crispy Sunday mornings, this one's for you. It's not crazy cold, but I got the beanie on, so I feel comfortable. This is my official winter coat, so there you go. So yeah, here we go. It is Sunday morning. I'm in the park. And I guess the dogs don't come out when it's cold like this, because here we go again. It's pretty much empty. Maybe they'll come before I'm out of here. Yeah, this is number 18, I think. Yes. 18. Wow. It's pretty good. Pretty good for me. Pretty good. Episode 17 was very good. I got a great responses. People left comments. It was great. People liked it. I liked it, which is not always the case, but I liked it. I liked the way it looked and the way it came across. It was good. I liked it. Showed progress in a lot of different ways. So that was good. So I would really like you to share these videos, tell somebody about it. I mean, if you like it, somebody that you think may like it, a senior, somebody who's navigating this space with us. And yeah, that's my ask.
Beginning of all things, at the beginning of no things.
Okay, this episode is about the time of year that we're going into and what it represents for individuals and for families, I think. My opinion, anyway. So we're going into this Thanksgiving / Christmas season, and this whole holiday thing is, I don't know if it was ever smooth where people would just go into it, because some people feel the pressure of making a space for family, And it's with this modern age, families aren't as close as they used to be, proximity or emotionally. So it can be kind of weird. And if you add in the cost of it, with the food prices going up, and people feel obligated to be that space where people can assemble and see each other or see each other that they haven't seen in a while. So, you got Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas, and then I guess you can throw in New Year's and whatever. But these holidays are just fraught with all kinds of things that they never told us about. Like, when I was coming up, Thanksgiving was just all the pilgrims or immigrants to this country from Europe back in the day, 1600s, I guess, early 1700s, whatever. And they just shared with the natives, with the indigenous people here. Those pictures of the natives coming out of the bush with all this food, and everybody's sitting around and they're just having this wonderful meal. Come to find out, it wasn't nothing like that. Or it was a little like that, but not really. From what I understand, the settlers were starving. They didn't know how to. They came here with no idea of how to make it through the winter. They just got here, shit got cold, and they started to starve and die. And the natives saw that and came through and say, yo, this is what you do, this is how you set up, this is what you eat, this is how you do. And at the end of that, they had like this big feast of Thanksgiving, because they made it through that winter with the help of Native Americans, and everything was cool for a minute. And then the settlers decided, wait a minute, I don't know, these guys are savages. They kind of helped us, so they don't believe in our God, so we got to kill them. And they massacred them. They killed them all. So I don't know what kind of mentality is that, but they did say that Europe kind of emptied the jails and sent them out of here. That's how they started, their progress. They just got rid of all of the riffraff. They just sent them somewhere else. But anyway, so that's the basis of Thanksgiving. And something else we should think about is that about 85 to 90% of the food that we eat on Thanksgiving is Native American food. About 85%. Then the next 10% is from slaves, ex-slaves, or slave cooking, or slave meals. And then the other 5%, I guess you could say, came from wherever else people came from. But the bulk of the food, everything that we are eating, is basically food from the indigenous peoples here. But anyway, so that's Thanksgiving. And then here comes Christmas. Christmas, oh my God, Christmas, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, right? It's, first of all, after independence, 1776, the founders of this country did not want to celebrate Christmas, because that reminded them of the monarchy of England, of the Anglican Church. They didn't want nothing to do with that. They said this is a nation founded under God. Okay, maybe. But the founding fathers were naturalists. They didn't believe in God like that. And they were Masons. They didn't really believe in, Father, Son, Holy Ghost type situation. So, yeah, they didn't want to do Christmas. Christmas was not the thing for them. But they did celebrate something else. Something called Saturnalia. Now, this is a holiday. It's a pagan holiday that, of course, worships Saturn. Now, I ain't gonna get into the whole thing, but if you want to know about it, you can do your research on that. And there was another pagan holiday coming from the Romans where they celebrated the sun, S-U-N, and Saturnalia celebrates Saturn. At one time, they called the second sun, because of how brightly it's shown in the sky. But that's a whole nother discussion. But Saturnalia was it was a holiday where people ate. They went to see friends and family. But the thing about this was, it was a suspension of social norms, meaning you could go butt wild between December 17th to December 23rd. And again, they were celebrating the S-U-N. And from what I understand, it got pretty wild, especially up here in the east, on the northeast. It got pretty wild. this was like a hall pass for everybody. Everybody could go do their thing, or nobody would really, because it was Saturnalia. It was what you did on this time. So it was pretty wild. If you research it, you'll see what I mean. And then Constantine, he's coming from being a pagan to be a Christian, and he wanted more people to be Christians. And so they started celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ around the same time of that pagan holiday that they had in Rome. But that was around June 6th. That was not like, December 25th. That's around June 6th. And then the biblical scholars, the Hebrew scholars, said that Jesus was born after John the Baptist. And John the Baptist was born around this time, so that means he must have been born around this time, which makes it around September, October. So there's all kinds of crap. Anyway, they put it on the 25th. Oh, the Puritans came in, and they were like, yo, y'all got to stop this madness. Y'all got to calm this shit down. So yeah, they just, they kind of changed it to where people would, instead of celebrating Saturnalia, they would celebrate Christmas on the 25th. So, this is what we're dealing with. And now, all this time later, we're celebrating Thanksgiving, giving thanks. Of course, you can't, what it was, is what it was what it is? I don't know. We try to do the best, especially with the knowledge that we're getting. And then this whole Christmas thing is, it's whatever. And then you sprinkle in the government, which is the Corporation of the United States of America. So they try to space their holidays out for economic infusions, right? So that's why you notice during the year you go like a month, 6 weeks or so, and there's another holiday of some kind. You got the religious holidays, and then they sprinkle in the state holidays, where you got to go buy, and now especially you got to go buy something, Easter is Estar, which is another celebration of fertility. They used to go buck wild. The pagans used to go buck wild then too. But they tried to put the S-U-N again, because that's the solstice. The same thing as Saturnalia is around the solstice, winter solstice. But anyway, they graft these quote-unquote religious holidays over these pagan holidays, for their own purposes. So, okay, here we are, 2025, and now we're in this thing. So, is it what it is really? It's about family. This is what they tell us. It's about family. It's about connecting, reconnecting, staying connected to family, right? Especially now in this modern age where people are dispersed, all over the country, all over the world. And it's not that easy now to stay in contact with family, right? And you put on top of that what goes down in families. There's all kinds of, I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or whatever, but I know from my own family, there's all kinds of stuff going on there, intergenerational stuff, sibling stuff, so sometimes when you get together with family, it's kind of like, oh man, I got to walk through that to get to that. But normally it usually ends up okay, at least for me. It's never as bad as I think it's going to be. I'll put it that way. But I remember my earlier years here in the United States when we started celebrating Thanksgiving, and family would come over, cousins, and we would rotate the houses so the burden wouldn't be on one family every year, and the kids would play, and the adults would talk, I guess, and, and everybody ate and took food home, which was the good part. Leftovers, Friday. So I would have to say, all in all, it was a good experience. But now at this point in life, we went from being the kids on the floor to now we're the big mamas, and we're the big papas, and we're the ones that got to do the meals, and we're the ones that got to make sure everybody get there. And some of that pressure is on us, and family is not what it used to be, and cousin Ed is not what he's kind of like, we don't even want him around most of the time. So it becomes more and more difficult. And of course, the price of food and all of that is just crazy. So for the families that's still doing it and still enjoying each other, I salute you. It's something. I mean, family is really something. I could see where there are holes in the gap in my own rearing, and I said, wow, if I'd had that, then maybe I wouldn't have done that, But here we are. We can't change the past. We can only change what's in front of us, the present and the future. So yeah, that's my little thing about the family. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's necessary. It's necessary. And whether you claim a biological family or a social family or even a virtual family at this point, make the best of it, Even though it's coming out of this crazy past that they never tell us this stuff. They never tell us this stuff. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know why. I guess we can't handle it. Can't handle the truth. I don't know. But yeah, I know with Thanksgiving now, it's they wanna be Indigenous Peoples Day because of the history, because of what happened. So, whether you call it Indigenous Peoples Day or Thanksgiving Day, just make the best of it. Whether later on you celebrate Hanukkah or Christmas or Saturnalia or Kwanzaa, wow, where's Kwanzaa at? Where's Kwanzaa? Where my Kwanzaa people at? Yeah, whether it's Kwanzaa, yeah, do that for yourself and connect with somebody, Don't have to be about the gifts if you don't want it to be. Just be about the connection, touching of another soul, another person. All right, here we go. Going into winter, going into Thanksgiving, going into the holiday season. All right, brother man, how's it going, man? All right, good. Coming in on my little vlog situation. I said you coming in on my little vlog situation.
Oh, yeah? He want to see what you're doing.
It's all right. Let me get him on there. They look beautiful.
Say what's up. Don't jump.
Don't jump. I'm scary, man.
Now he's a Philly one. She's a little mean, but she's cool too. She seems.
Okay.
But he's Philly. He loves everybody.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Say what's up.
So my people who say I don't
say
like
what's up.
I don't like dogs. There you go. What's up?
Say I do like dogs. Good job.
Yeah, man.
Come on, let's finish our walk. Thank you, man. Good seeing you.
Take care, right?
You too.
Yeah.
Good job.
So there you go. Dogs be coming in. See? Nice, beautiful dogs. Wow. Anyway, remember, it's not what you think. It's what you think about. See you next time.